Many years ago, some guy made a virtual Mac OS emulator, and apparently he called it Sheep Shaver. What is Sheep Shaver? Sheep Shaver is a classic Mac OS emulator which supports from System 7.5.3 to Mac OS 9.0.4. And it is a virtual emulator that could emulate a very old Mac OSs from Mac OS 7 to Mac OS 9. But this is one thing. I am not going to put out any links for the ROMs or any links for the operating system. You go find it yourself. Because why? If you don't own a classic Mac, it will be illegal to own it. So it's illegal to use Sheep Shaver unless you actually have a real Mac that is classic and that can run. So my PowerBook 1400 CS already can deal with that because I already have a classic Mac and it's fully legal for me. So let's check it out. Alright, we're in Mac OS 7.6 in a classic Mac OS emulator, which is called Sheep Shaver once again. And it's what this sign means. It's looking for a floppy or a hard disk. So let me just put one in. And I was just being sarcastic about that. Now we got the Happy Mac. Welcome to Mac OS. And watch what happens when you hold down Option, Command, Q, and T in Mac OS 7.6.1. You get random names of the directors of QuickTime. So just click it to just cancel it and continue the start process. Now we got the launcher, which has ClarisWorks and Simple Text. Simple Text was very old back in the days, and because Simple Text was used all the way since day one of the Macintosh operating system. And we also have another black and white, it's now grey, the calculator. So it's 6 plus 5 equals, see, 9 plus 1 equals 10. Now one special feature with Sheep Shaver is that, as you can see, there is a drive that says Unix. If you click on that drive, it will show you your Mac OS system, your Mac OS 10 hard disk on here. So it's the entire hard disk, but if you have, you can modify it so it won't do the entire hard disk but only one certain area. So I deliberately made it my home folder. So we have documents, downloads, library, so forth. Also, we got some more system sounds, which I added some crash sounds like. Believe me, it's very bad quality. Like I just explained it right there, it's very bad quality. And we also had other ones like still bad quality. All of these sounds are bad quality. Have no idea why, but I know they are. So let's see something else. These are so many system sounds I figured out. We also have the trash can, which was used since day one. Rescued items. That was recovered files to... Rescued items was recovered files. We have empty trash. Permanent and then there. We have so many games here. Like tens of them. Hundreds of them. Jigsaw puzzle, which is... we all know what that is. Don't even need to explain. We have a Apple System Profiler, which is not a game, but technically it shows what version or model of your computer. As I predict, if you go on OS 9 and use its Apple System Profiler, it will say it's a Power Macintosh 96 PowerPC G4 processor, 100 megahertz. And 128 megabytes of RAM is the maximum for this ROM. We also got so many different ways to use different colors. So we can do 256 colors, or we can change it to gray, which also changes the Apple logo up there. And then we could also change it to others. I don't even know how many minutes I've been recording, but I'm just going to do one quick game. Blob. And it crashed. How surprising. Well, this is part 1 of Sheep Shaver, which is a classic Macintosh emulator. Part 2 will be uploaded tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, leave it below and I'll answer them. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next video.